Warning! There will be spoilers. This is not a spoiler-free review. This is Mr. Monstur's take on the game, and while I will try not to give everything away, parts of this need to be addressed. And with that being said, if you want to play it completely blind, click like, subscribe, and then exit the video. Alright, so, you want to play Little Nightmares 2. Well, first off, good choice. With this having 2 in the title, I hope you don't need me to tell you that this is a sequel to the original game Little Nightmares. That masterpiece came out in 2017 and was an absolutely fantastic game for us Hot Topic shoppers, so when I heard a sequel was coming, I came too. In the first game, you played as a character named 6, who I call 11. If you know anything about Stranger Things, then you'll understand why. In this installment, you play as Mono, a Teemo tall motherfucker who got his head stuck trying to get the last of the fries off the bottom of the bag. And quite frankly, that's all you need to know. The scenery is a Tim Burton fan's wet dream, and if you add Johnny Depp, a playthrough could win an Oscar. For those of you that haven't heard of the series at all, you are basically Peter Dinklage in a Black Mirror episode that is full of Eustace Badge cosplayers while trying to go through a journey that contains underlying tones of sociological and psychological discussion that, quite frankly, my brain is too smooth to tackle sufficiently. The other selling point of this game is that it's a puzzle game. So if you, like me, were called quote-unquote gifted as a child and want something to take your mind off of the crippling performance anxiety, here's a nice new chew toy for you. Each level brings some new cryptic bullshit to utilize to figure out how to progress, and from shoes to remote controllers, just assume everything has a purpose. Don't ask me how I figured that out. For a game that seems to be set in a Twilight Zone episode, it was very surprising to see that they paid homage to my hometown of Chicago in the very first level.
Shot at in this one? Damn! Yo! There's murder in this one?
After you get done with the Elmer Fudd wannabe,
be very, very quiet.
You end up going to every preteen's worst nightmare, Escuela. And it's just how I remember it, full of hollow-headed demon children and a teacher whose neck game was known throughout the school.
Go! Oh, hell no. She actually does stick her face in these vents. That's crazy to me. I told y'all I didn't want that shit. I've spoken into fucking existence. No. How much neck does this have? Can I kill her too? Is that neck thing? Foul. Foul. Throw it all away. Wait. Yo! No way. Dude. I've been with you the entire time.
Surprise, surprise, your partner this entire time has been sick. You know, the one from the first game that I mentioned not too long ago? And I just wanted you to savor this moment because moving on, I'm going to go back to calling her 11.
That was the main character from the first game. How the fuck did you end up in that other situation?
The next area after you survive old Slappy Toppy is a hospital ward that includes my least favorite of the mechanics, the fucking flashlight. Contrary to the flashlight's popular cousin, this one sticks its shaft in you. You're given a flashlight, and to continue, you have to play red light, green light with the world's worst participants. Have you ever tried using a device that controls something on an entirely different axis? I hope you're proficient with it, because, well, you have to use a single joystick for both up and down as well as 360 degrees on a horizontal plane And that's a real kick in the metaphorical dick. That was working until I got confused. Alright, here we go. I got faith. Faith, trust, and pixie dust, am I right? Eh. Bitch, you grabbed me out of your range. That was just cheating. As you go on through this Five Nights at Freddy's DLC, you then encounter the real baddie of this infuriating infirmary, the keyboard warrior. Her big ass buddy here has more faith in the ceilings than an entire gospel choir and somehow hasn't burned a single fucking calorie. This amalgamation of Twitch chat during the C9 White match has been playing with these demented dollars this entire time, and at this point you have to wonder, why the fuck do they care about your tiny ass? Like everyone you encounter seems to be minding their own damn business, but once Mini-Me walks up, everyone gets their titties in a twist. I guess it's the equivalent of finding a mouse in your house, but Becky with the good head definitely had us in her mouth, so it can't be that bad, right? Well, this is an incinerator. We gone. Take flight. Yep. Burn to hell, bitch. This motherfucker gonna use the flame as... Yo, 11 is savage. 11 gonna use the heat to get warm, G. Ain't you some shit? Yo, help. Help it. Let me do that. Once we're done dealing with, well, you know, you, we find out that those 90s commercials were right and that TV is the devil. Alright, cool. We're gone. Take flight. This stylish bastard left me conflicted because I wanted to ask where his shops, but also had to remember I was going to get struck by the smooth criminal. As the ferocious fedora hunts you down, you think it can't get any worse, right? Surely this is final boss material. Then, prepare to be wrong. Because after trying to save 11 more times than Peach in a single Mario game, you meet the last boss. It's 11 her damn self. Now I say this because this is where my playthrough is taken. As you can imagine, this is a game that has multiple endings, and at the time of recording I have not finished another route, nor have I watched any other ending. So if Larry Longarms here isn't your final boss or something like that, good for you I guess. What do you want? Fucking cookie? And that, folks, is Little Nightmares 2. What do you think? Are you going to pick up the game? Or is this poor summary of a 4 to 6 hour game enough for you to get the point? Personally, I love the series and the game, so eventually I will either play another route in an attempt at a different ending, or get lazy and watch the other endings. Probably that one. And if you want a non-biased review and score the game, I give it a solid, you came to the wrong place. For me, it's an 8.5 out of 10. The game was delightful. I was able to finish it in one sitting. My only complaints are the sometimes wonky controls in the end. At the end, it felt to me like the creators were just trying to show how good of a job they did by making some parts unnecessarily long. Please look at the game a bit longer. It's so aesthetic, and you like this. Please, just look at this a little bit more. Like the musical doors bullshit did not need to go on for that long. And then we had to repeat the Smash Goes to Music box over and over and over. I could have done without the tedious tasks after an entire game that forces you to think and solve puzzles. By disrupting that flow of monotony was a bit disheartening to say the least. So let that be a lesson. Don't fuck up a good thing that you already have with your own hubris, and never break a person's music box.